Welcome to Qi Gong for Health. I'm David Mitchell, and I am pleased to share with you this ancient Chinese healing art and practice in this beautiful setting at McAvoy Ranch in Northern California. This session emphasizes releasing tension through various breathing techniques and gentle stretches, opening awareness to the flow of life force energy, Qi in the body. We will progress through postures and flowing exercises that plug into the four energy sources: Earth, Universe, Nature, and the mystery of life. Thank you for joining me as we explore the healing power of Qi Gong. During all the exercises, do my mirror image. Never take a stretch into pain or discomfort. With your feet shoulder-width apart, place hands up by the face and begin turning the waist and hips in a twisting motion. This opens the cervical spine for a deeper spinal opening. Come off the back foot onto the toes as you twist. Then lower the hands to chest level, opening the thoracic spine. All exercises can be done seated. You do not have to stay in synchronization with me in the video. Go at your own pace and make it your own. Lower the hands to waist level, opening the low back and lumbar spine. With an open hand, knock on the sides of the body, opening the liver meridian. The back hand knocks on the kidneys, opening up the energy to the bones and bone marrow. Transition to a light fist, with front hand knocking right below the collarbone, opening the lungs and the lung meridian. Back hand continues to knock on kidneys. Transition to front hand slapping over the shoulder and opening the trapezius muscles in the neck and shoulders. Then return to front hand knocking on the sides and back hand continuing to knock on the kidneys. The door of life, Ming Men in Chinese, is an acupuncture point on the lumbar spine. Meridians are rivers of energy flowing throughout the body and feeding the organs. Within these rivers are pathways of yin, soft and cool flow, and yang energy, hot and active. Allow the arms to flow freely in front of and behind the body without touching the body. The breath is deep and smooth, in and out through the nose. Use nasal breathing most of the time. Use an exhale from the mouth for releasing a tight muscle with the heart whisper sound, like a deep sigh. We also use the heart whisper sound to cleanse negative emotions, like hate and impatience from the heart. All the exercises we do in Qi Gong are done with unconditional self-love. Between exercises, the palms are forward, fingers spread in surrender hands position. No weapons and no agenda. Place both hands over the lower abdomen. Inhale through the nose, deep into the belly, pausing briefly at the top of the inhale, and then exhaling out through the nose, pausing at the bottom of the exhale. With the feet shoulder-width apart and one hand on the belly and the other on the upper chest, inhale through the nose, inflating the belly, and then deep into the upper chest. Pausing briefly at the top of the inhale before exhaling through the nose. Allow the breath to flow like waves, coming onto the beach. With the feet wider than shoulder width apart and with the hands at prayer position at the heart, inhale through the nose with the arms open, bringing the shoulder blades close together and the hips pushing forward. Exhale through the nose as the chest sinks slightly and the hands return to prayer position at the heart. This brings the breath into the front and back of the lungs, balancing yin and yang in the body. Qi Gong is a grounding exercise, and your feet may become tired during the exercises. Several strategies for combating sore feet are shaping the feet and legs between exercises. Also feel free during the exercises to rock gently back and forth between the heels and balls of the feet. With the feet wider than shoulder width apart and the hands in a light fist resting slightly on the thighs, inhale as you raise your arms and open the chest, looking up at the sky. As you exhale, round the back, tuck in the chin and tailbone, bending the knees and squeezing the abdominal muscles. Synchronize the breath with the movement, inhaling up and exhaling down. Then segue into a twist to one leg as you inhale up and then exhale back to center. Continue to the other leg. Going slow is better as the energy will intensify and the muscles will have more time to stretch and elongate. With the feet shoulder width apart and hands above the hips, rotate your hips in a circle. The breath here is deep and comfortable into the lower abdomen. Then rotate the hips the other direction. Now add in hand rotations, with the hands rotating in concentric circles with the hips. Now reverse the direction. Move the hands in the opposite direction with the hips. With the feet shoulder width apart, Raise the arms and hands above the head, reaching up and gazing at the sky, with the hips pushed slightly forward. Exhale and slowly lower the arms and hands down as you bend your knees. At the bottom of the exhale, your legs are straight and your arms and hands are behind the body. Slowly inhale the arms forward as you straighten your legs, and allow the arms to rise to the start position as you finish the inhale. Do 2 repetitions in slow motion and then continue the exercise at normal speed. To aid in bone health, come up onto your toes as your hands and arms go behind you, and then bounce into your heels as your arms come forward and up. To plug into earth energy, your feet are splayed to drop the tailbone. Palms to the ground, breathe into the soles of the feet, the tailbone, and the palms of the hands. To open the flow of earth energy, start with the feet shoulder width apart and the arms raised, hands, palms face down. Inhale, the arms and hands move up to face level. Exhale, arms and hands move down to thigh level. To plug into the universe energy, your arms are raised with fingers spread, and breathe into the crown. To open the flow of the universe, start with the feet shoulder width apart and the arms down, palms facing forward in surrender hands. Inhale the hands straight up with fingers spread. Exhale the hands down, fingers facing each other and down the front of the body and back to the start position of surrender hands. To plug into nature, form triangle fingers, with the index fingers and thumbs touching, forming a triangle in front of the third eye. Breathe into the third eye. To open the flow of nature, start with the feet shoulder width apart and the arms down, palms facing forward in surrender hands. Inhale the arms up as if embracing the full moon, with fingers pointed at the third eye. Exhale hands down, the center line of the body, to the start position. To connect to the energy of the mystery of life, start with the hands spread at the heart like a lotus flower and breathe into the lotus heart jewel. To open the energy of the mystery of life, start with the hands palm down at the waist. Imagine you are standing waist deep in a warm body of water. Inhale the hands out as if parting the water. Exhale and spiral the hands at the waist. Then inhale the backs of the hands up to the heart level. Then exhale and then inhale. Bring the hands up to the heart and pinky fingers pointed at the lotus heart jewel. Exhale the hands down to the start position. Start with the feet wider than shoulder width apart and the hands at surrender hands. Inhale, then exhale into a deep knee bend. Inhale with the wrists crossing in front of the face. Exhale the hands out to the sides and down to the start position. Start with the feet shoulder width apart, hands facing palms down at the waist. Inhale, palms up to face level. Exhale, both palms down. Then inhale, palms up. Allow one arm to swing up. Exhale around the body. Inhale, one palm up and one down to face level. Exhale, both palms down. Repeat with the other side. Start with the feet shoulder width apart, one hand palm up, the other hand to the side. Inhale, gathering energy with the hand rising from the side. Exhale, the hand down, the center line of the body. Inhale with a slight weight shift to the other side, gathering energy, then exhale, move that hand down the center line of the body. Start with the feet together, knees soft, hands over the belly. Relax and allow the body to gently rock as you breathe deep into the lower abdomen. With feet together and hands at prayer position at the heart, head bowed, repeat these loving kindness words. Quiet, patient, love,